It's your boy Heckin Steve. Welcome back to the channel, and once again it is time to talk about everyone's favorite reseller, Phoenix, aka Caleb. Phoenix Resale once again finds himself at a convention, this time Retropalooza, and you know, he's up to his same old shit, going through buying all the things that everybody would want, getting discounts, which you know, still to this day blows my mind. This video came out 13 hours ago. I'm convinced that all these vendors are just allowing him to get these discounts because they're filming and getting, you know, publicity off of it. I would like to see anyone else without a camera, without a YouTube following, go into a convention and be like, how much of a discount would you give me if I bought a bunch of handhelds off of you? More than likely, they're not going to give them either a significant discount, because as you're about to see in this, you know, transaction here to start the video off, this dude doesn't fight him or haggle with him at all. He's just like, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. All right, let's go.
I'm just gonna start firing numbers at you, and you can just give me the yes or no.
Let's go.
All right, so starting with those cobalts, the ones that are all in nice shape,
yep.
How would, if I did all three, how would 80 a piece be?
Perfect.
Okay. Sweet. And then the Game Boy Colors, I think I could be at 70 a piece. Sounds good. Close enough? Okay.
Yeah, that's perfect.
I think I could do 80 on bottom two SPs here. Those look in pretty solid shape.
Yes, I can do that.
Sweet. On these 3DS XLs though, I think I could be at 140 a piece.
That's fine.
Okay. Yeah. This Mario Bros, I know I could be.
I hate how he speaks, man. I think I could be at 140 a piece. I have to make a profit. Now, in a minute, he's going to lay out everything that he bought from this dude, and we're going to break it down, because I did the maths. The discount that he got is pretty absurd. He's essentially a triple shot glass of diarrhea with no ice. All right, so here you go. This is the majority of the stuff. So I wrote it down. He got 5 Game Boy Advance SPs for $80 a piece. And as you can see, you know, 3 of them were marked for 100. And hold up.
Out on the floor here ended up being.
Yeah, here you go. So 3 of them are marked for $100, and 2 of them are marked for 90. I guess because of, you know, a little bit of wear and tear. But you know, he got those for 80 each. You know, and then the 3DS XLs. You know, he's got 2 here. He got those for 140 a piece. You know, like we said earlier. So that's, you know, $60 off. Just, you know, just for the fuck of it. And, you know, these are things that people are going to want. Like, obviously, people are going to want Nintendo handhelds. So the fact that this vendor is willing to do this, it only can be for publicity. Because he knows Phoenix Resale's got his following and gets a lot of views. So it's good for him in the long run. It's basically, he's taking a hit for advertisement, if you will. And then, of course, let's move over here. The Mario Bros. DSi that was on screen a minute ago, he got that for 90. I believe it was originally marked for like 110. Hold up, let me go back.
So, folks, everything.
115. Okay, yeah, so he got it for 90. And then he had the 2 DSi XLs that were marked for 80 a piece, and he paid 75 a piece on those. Yeah, it was originally supposed to be $1,435 worth of stuff if you go based on the sticker value, right? And he paid $1,200, so he essentially got a $235 discount just because he's Phoenix Resale. That's just fucking ridiculous. Like, no vendor, I mean, I've been to a few conventions in my lifetime, and like no vendor has ever just been like, you know what, yeah, I'll just take a severe discount hit to sell you a bunch of stuff. You know, because the dude has to be thinking, like, obviously when other guests at this convention are going to come in, like the actual customers, yeah, they're going to want to buy that stuff. Like, you're going to sell all this stuff, no problem. This face right here deserves to be punched. I'm not saying I'm going to do it. I'm not saying I wouldn't do it. See, he was bitching about condition, but then, like, you saw how he just, like, stowed it all away in that little tote bag.
And folks, what did I just spy but a little $3 bin with, it looks like a sealed game inside. If you guys didn't know, on Amazon, sealed stuff can go for significantly more than the same item in used condition if the item is discontinued like this one. According to the Amazon seller app here, in the case of this game, if I did get it for 3, I would be able to make like 8 or so. But at this stage in the con, since I have to get literally everything I buy back in a suitcase or 2, I'm looking to focus mostly on higher dollar flips. Check this out. Oh, handhelds galore. What the heck is this? Have you guys ever seen a flat Game Boy Advance SP? That is.
Yes, I have, because I fucking am a gamer. You haven't, because you're not a gamer.
Wild. Don't be at all surprised, folks, if this ends up being an episode of Caleb buys a ton of handhelds for slightly under market value. Looks like we've got a couple of 2DS XLs here at 210, which is pretty close, I think, to what I can be at. And oh my gosh, I love buying the 3DS XLs as well. Now, it looks like this booth also has a ton of modded and reshelled systems, which are super cool for personal use, and I highly recommend, but I personally can't do any flipping with because I sell primarily on Amazon. So I'm really looking for just like standard edition, good condition, classic Nintendo handhelds, no modifications required. So folks, I'm here with my new friend Zach, who's the owner of this illustrious handheld booth. He said it's cool if I just shoot him some offers and he'll just give me a yay or nay.
Yeah, and that's what you'll learn about old Caleb here. Anyone that's willing to negotiate with him, accept his terms, are his friends. This guy is a new friend because he's about to get bent the fuck over. And, you know, Caleb's gonna stick in his little stylus and buy a bunch of handhelds here.
Folks, if you guys know me, you know I love saving money, but even more...
Oh yeah, this is the part where he does the advertisement that we're gonna definitely skip the fuck over because nobody gives a fuck about shit like that. You stupid piece of shit. Star Wars fanboy. I doubt it. You fucking pleb. You need to go to the gym and work out your legs. Those things look like they can snap like celery. You fucking bitch. Oh, and I know a lot of people in the comments, they're going to be like, oh, why are you so mean to Caleb? Caleb is just out there trying to make money like everybody else out there. Fuck him.
Made my way over to Zach's high dollar box and found a beautiful Pikachu 2DS, but it was...
I love how he says, I made my way over to Zach's thing. He just said he's a new friend. So like, he doesn't know this guy, but he talks about him like on a personal level, like he fucking knows the guy. I don't know if maybe that's a requirement for his video appearance, but yeah. We know you're not friends with him.
Pretty worn, so I put that one back. But then he showed me this Solgaleo and Lunala 3DS that I couldn't pass on. We settled on $310, which should profit me between $50 and $150 when I sell it on Amazon, depending on the competition at the time.
Folks, another thing I'm definitely on the lookout for today.
Yeah, Phoenix, of course. Yeah, you want a discount? Of course, man. I brought all this stuff. I traveled all this way, and I put it all out on this table. I put all these stickers on every goddamn thing that I'm selling so that I can sell it to you for not what I want for it. Because you'll put me in your video.
So what prices did you have on the leaf green and the silver and gold?
Silver and golds are 60, new batteries, and leaf green is 100.
Okay. Would you do 85 on leaf green?
Would you go up to 90?
You know, you've wiggled enough for me. I can do 90 for you.
I've fucked you over enough. I'll be glad to give you the extra $5, bud.
I appreciate that. So folks, total at that booth ended up coming to $750, putting us just shy of $2,000.
All right, here's the math on this booth. Two DS XLs, 175 each. Save $70 total on those. Pokemon 3DS XL, you know, he got it for $310 instead of $360. He saved $50 there. He got Leaf Green for $90 instead of $100, so he saved $10 there. Total discount $130. So he didn't rail this guy as much as he did the first one, but he still took him down to Fuckboy Town.
$1,000 spent so far today, and we've been here less than an hour. Also, folks, you should be proud of me. I just found something that's not a Game Boy, Super Mario All-Stars and Mario World. Pretty solid deal here for $40. I'm gonna see if I can find anything to bundle with it maybe and get the price down a little bit. Oh, hey,
You
look.
just said it was a fucking solid deal for $40. But, you know, that's the mindset of these resellers, man. It's never a good enough deal. You can always ask. You can always ask, bud. You can always get a discount if you ask. The worst they could say is no. But they're not going to say no to you because you're a fucking dick. You fucking put people on the spot with your camera in their face. They're intimidated by you because they think of you as a celebrity or some shit. You're a fucking predator, bro. You're a predator to conventions.
Look, handhelds. Let's see. Okay, yeah, 70 is definitely in the right range. Like, if I got each of these three, would you do $10 off a piece?
That sounds like a fair deal.
Okay, appreciate that, man. Oh, no!
So just $30 off because I'm buying three things. Like, dude, could you imagine? Could you imagine if you, like, walked into Walmart and you're like, hey, man, I'm going to buy three things. Do you think you could just knock $10 a piece off of all three? They'd be like, get the fuck out of here, you asshole. Like, we're not going to fucking do that for you. And it'd be, but I have a YouTube channel and I have a huge following and you're on video right now. And they'd be like, well, dude, fucking stop filming me because you are biatch, like, get the fuck out of here. You're not getting $30 off just because you bought 3 things. What are you, fucking Napoleon Bonaparte or whatever the fuck the dude's name was? Like, you're not special, man. You're just a fucking flesh and bone with a fucking iPhone.
Appreciate that, dude. My little booth space here that Retropalooza hooked me up with.
Yeah. Hooked you up. Yeah, I know. You got into it for free. It's not like you'd goddamn pay to go in there. You can't pay to get in where you can buy stuff to sell it for money. That's just stupid. You gotta get in for free. God damn, man. Are you guys not paying attention, man? This is how you be Caleb. This is how you do it, man. Phoenix Resale, the greatest of all time.
Side quest is, for some reason at the last convention I went to, a vendor gave me 5.
Oh, who gives a goddamn fuck, man?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's see it.
Component cable for the GameCube.
Dang. So folks, this is something that I almost never buy, right? Just loose cables, because most of them don't go for very much. But the component cables for the GameCube, you guys can see $250 he has on these. And he said that he would give me a screaming deal of $125. We agreed on this ahead of time. So man, I appreciate it a ton. Thanks so much.
He looks so excited to just lose $125 that he probably could have made off of somebody else just so he could be in this video for 18 seconds and shake Caleb's hand. I hope you enjoyed your trade, because I don't. I think you're a fucking moron. Also, I think anyone's a fucking moron that would pay $250 for a cable.
This right here is Keith the Pickin' Preacher on YouTube.
Oh man. Not the Pickin' Preacher. Oh man, this dude has actually been watching a few of my videos, and we've talked in a couple of comments. A Christ-following family man who is learning how to make a living buying blah, blah, blah. Well, I tell you what, man. It's cool that you got to be in the video. Let's see if you let Caleb take advantage of you, though.
Appreciate you bringing this stuff here. Looks like we're looking at some sealed 3DS mostly, and also a high dollar PS1 title there. So as I'm looking at this, I'm trying to avoid fragile stuff, so I'll pass on the Alundra because I have to get everything back in a suitcase. But these guys definitely do catch my eye. I'll have to look some up on Amazon and let you know the best I can do. Yeah, I would get 24, so I'd pay 15 if you want. Yokai Watch has definitely gone up recently. I'd be at 20. Fragments of the Forgotten Past, 50. So folks, I told Keith to go play the field a little bit, get some other offers on the 3DS stuff, because he was a little bit on the fence. But then he brought this guy up, which I thought was super cool. Pokemon Stadium, not for resale edition.
Yo, shout out to Keith, man. Good job not letting Caleb bend you over, man. All right, you got a tiny butthole, man, and you held strong.
And folks, this is our convention haul so far.
Yeah, look at this pile right here. He's bitching about the screen having a couple of dings on it at that one booth earlier. But like, look, it's just a pile. It's a rain tote, a tarp. That's what I'm trying to think of. Just like a tarp bag, and it's just all in this bag.
Really cool stuff. Some DS, some miscellaneous. Do you know what you were looking at?
That pretty much concludes the video. The last 5 minutes is just a bunch of whack ass shit. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you supporting the channel. Leave me a like, comment. What do you guys think, man? Was that too harsh on Phoenix in this video? And subscribe if you haven't already. I would greatly appreciate it. I just recently got over 2,000 subscribers a couple of weeks ago, and I still am blown away by that. And I just want everybody to know that I don't take it for granted, and I hope that I can make content that you guys are entertained by. Thanks, guys, and I'll catch you in the next video.